Imagine standing before a towering mansion of stone and concrete, its walls skeletal yet majestic, glowing golden as the sun sets over Negros Occidental. The air feels heavy with silence, as though the place itself is whispering stories from a century ago. Locals call it simply the ruins. But behind its beauty lies a story of love, loss, and resilience. The ruins was built in the early 90s by Don Mariano Ledesma Lacson, a wealthy sugar baron of Negros. He constructed it as a monument to his great love for his Portuguese wife, Maria Braga. Their love story was like something out of a novel. They met abroad, built a family together, and had 10 children. But tragedy struck when Maria, while pregnant with their 11th child, suffered an accident that cost her life. Imagine the grief of a husband suddenly left alone with 10 children. His world shattered. And so, out of that heartbreak, Don Mariano poured his life, love, and sorrow into building this mansion. It became known as the Taj Mahal of Negros, not just for its grandeur, but because, like the real Taj Mahal, it was born from love and grief. The mansion itself was a masterpiece of its time. It stood proudly in the middle of sugarcane fields, with wide verandas, grand staircases, and elegant columns. It was said that even cement was mixed with egg whites, making it incredibly strong. So strong, in fact, that even today its walls still stand firm. To walk its halls then must have felt like stepping into another world, where love was carved into every stone and beam. But history had other plans. In the 1940s, during World War II, the Japanese army invaded the Philippines. The Lacson Mansion risked becoming a military headquarters for Japanese troops. And so, in an act of sacrifice, Filipino guerrillas, together with the members of the family, made the painful decision to burn it down rather than allow it to fall into enemy hands. The fire raged for 3 days and nights. Its wooden floors, its grand interiors, its roof, all reduced to ash. But here is the miracle. The mansion refused to collapse. Its concrete skeleton, its proud frame, endured, and so the ruins was born, scarred by fire but unbroken by time. This is why the ruins is more than just a tourist attraction. It is a lesson that even in brokenness, there is resilience. Even in destruction, there is survival. And even in ruins, there is beauty worth protecting. Culturally, it preserves the memory of Negros, sugar industry, and colonial past. It reminds us of an era that sugar boom shaped the economy and identity of the region. Economically, it has become one of the visited landmarks in Negros Occidental. Tourists come to admire its beauty at sunset, ride horse-drawn carriages, and dine in the gardens. In doing so, they provide jobs for the locals and keep the memory of the place alive. Emotionally, the ruins connects us to something universal, love, grief, and endurance. Who among us have not felt loss? Who among us does not wish to leave behind a legacy of love? What makes the ruins profound is not its perfection, but its imperfection. Unlike other heritage sites that are carefully restored to their original state, the ruins is intentionally left incomplete. Its skeleton form reminds us that history does not always survive whole, and yet, in that incompleteness, there is power. It tells us that heritage, though scarred, is still alive, that brokenness does not erase value, it only deepens meaning. So I ask you, when we look at the ruins, do we only see a bird mansion? Or do we see a legacy that has outlasted both fire and time? Do we see just a skeleton, or do we see strength, love, and memory preserved in stone? To me, the ruins is proof that heritage is not just about preserving what is whole, but about honoring what remains. If we protect it, we protect more than walls. We protect the memory of love that built it, the strength of resilience that saved it, and the identity of a people who continue to find meaning in it. The ruins is not only a moment for the past. It is a guiding light for the future. It teaches us that even what is broken can still inspire, and even what is ruined can still give life. Because if ruins can survive and inspire, so can we. The ruins is proof that even in ashes, history can shine.